Hello everyone, welcome to EasyKH class. In this section, we are going to learn about some component. This is a very basic component. This is called resistor. When we click on the resistor, then we can adjust the value, like any value that you want to change, and unit of the resistor. It can be ohm, kilo ohm, mega ohm. Okay, and this is called LED. This LED, we can change the color according to here, any color that you like: green, yellow, orange, blue, red, or white. Yeah, this LED. And this is push button. These two buttons, this push button is the same, these two terminal is the same line, and these two terminal is the same line. When we push this terminal 1 and 2 is connect each other. When we release these two terminal, it disconnects. It's very simple. This potential meter. This potential meter is similar to resistor, but it adjustable. Okay, adjustable. We can adjust the value here, or we can rotate. We can rotate the icon here while we are using during simulation. And this is capacitor. Yeah, terminal 1, terminal 2, and you can change the value of capacitor and unit of capacitor. And this is slide switch. So the slide switch has a COM here, and this is the terminal 1 and 2. So when you switch to the sides, these two terminal it will connect, and this one off. When we select this, when we move this one to here, this two terminal is connect, and this one is disconnect. It's very simple. Yeah. And this is 9-volt battery. Yeah, we use this one to power to our component. So it fixed to 9 volt. It's fixed to 9 volt. You cannot adjust. If you want to adjust, we use power supply. We use power supply. Yeah. So this power supply can help us to adjust voltage and current. We can give a voltage like 20 volt, 10 amp, something like that. Okay. So normally I recommend to use this one because we can adjust the power supply, the voltage supply to the component to see the result of the component what we want to test. Okay, so I use power supply instead of battery. Yeah, but if you don't have power supply, you can use this one, as you can easy to find this battery in the market. It's cheap and easy to find. This one is a bit expensive and more difficult for you as a beginner. So this one is suitable for the beginner. Okay, so let's try. Okay, as you are a beginner, I show you with the battery instead of this power supply. We rotate it to the side. It's easy to connect. Okay, if you want to light up the battery, we want to light up the LED, we need two wiring. Okay, I use this already to simply connection. Okay, I connect red from this terminal to button. Okay, and I connect this to cathode, negative to cathode. I change color to black to recognize. Maybe easy for you to flick it like this. That's easy to connect. You can flick it, and we make the wire more professional. Okay, nicer and professional. And we click this button. It means when we push this, these two lines will connect. So the power will, the voltage will goes to the LED. Okay, I change it to black, to red, and I connect it to LED. Okay, let's start simulation. It cannot see the light. Why? Because we put push button to disconnect the power from the LED to the power source. If we want to light up, we just click on the button. You will see the LED light, right? But this LED not very bright enough because the resistor is too low. So we need a better resistor. For example, I put 100, 200, 200 ohm. Let's try. You see the LED really bright, and you will see what it says. It says the LED require only 220 milliohm of the existing 33.8 mega ohm, milliohm. So this current is very high across the LED. Then the LED it will be damaged soon and very hot, right? So in order to make the LED run light up with the correct light, we have to change resistor to 300 ohm, for example. It can be, you can use the ohm law to calculate how much resistor should put here when we use 9-volt battery. Yeah, but we can test here. If so, now it's still high. Now it 20.9, so it almost meet the requirement. If you put like 350 ohm, so it's good. You see the LED light correctly, perfectly. Yeah, so if you need to power LED with 9-volt battery, you should use resistor 350 ohm. Okay, yeah, that's very simple, right? Yeah. When you click on this button, it will be light. For example, if I disconnect from the button and I connect direct to this one, I don't connect to the button, how it look like? Yeah, it will be automatically light. So if I use potential meters, what is going on? I use this to the middle, yeah, and I connect this to this terminal, and let's start. How it look like? You see the LED is bright, so when I move, you see the LED become lower. When I move more, yeah, see, you see here is the change. You see, yeah. So this is the function of potential meter. Yeah. So when I move this line to this terminal, So it will right? When I move to the side, it will be up. So it's just the opposite, right? Just opposite. So this is a very simple uh, component. Okay, regarding the capacitor, what is the capacitor function? For the capacitor, it will be store very short moment of the power in this capacitor. We click this one and we click this terminal to this terminal. I delete this potential meter. Okay, I make it a better. We connect one terminal to negative and one terminal to positive. I change it to black and I connect this terminal here. I change it to red. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let it stop. You cannot see the changing, but if I put this capacitor to microfarad and I put here like 5,000 microfarad, and then you will see how different. And stop. Okay, you can try a bigger capacitor like 10. You can see the light, the LED fade, right? That is the difference. So if I disconnect from this and then you start, you see it's different. It light without fade. So when you want the light LED light with the fade, this means start from low to high. We use capacitors. Two, it's called source start. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so this is capacitor and this is a switch, slide switch. What we can do with slide switch? Okay, I connect to this terminal and I connect this one to the middle. Delete this one, I don't need it. Okay, let's simulate. So when I switch to the size, you see the LED is off. When I switch to the side, the LED is on, right? So if I change this to this terminal and simulate again, this one is off. When we switch to the side, it's on. Okay, so it's just like two-way switch. If we connect the other LED, for example this one, two, okay, I connect this one to negative. Okay, we use this one is the same. Yeah, and we connect this one to here. Change to red. So let's start. When we switch to the side, we see this bright, but when we switch to the sides, sorry, because I connect to the wrong. We should connect this one to the the middle. I take this one away. Wait, I delete this one first. I bring this terminal to the middle. And I connect this one to this one. Yeah, so let's start simulate. You see why LED exposed? Because high current it goes through this LED. So every time we use LED, we need resistor. Yeah, so we copy the resistor and we paste it here and we reconnect it. Change to here and then we start. So it's okay now. So when we switch, this one light. Switch, this one light. So this is a function of the slide switch terminal. You switch to here, this one will connect. When you switch to here, this one is connected. Yeah, simple. Okay, that's it for the lesson. So the next lesson, we are going to study more about all the functions, this component. See you later. Good luck.